Good morning, all of you. I, Dr. Badrinarayan Mahapatra, Assistant Professor, Instrumentation Engineering Department. College is AISMS IOIT. Today, I would like to give you lecture on unit operation and power plant instrumentation. And particularly for this subject, we will be go for hydroelectric power plant. So in this hydroelectric power plant, we can look at like what is the introduction about hydroelectric power plant, then hydro projects, how it will be helpful, then factor, what are the factors to be analyzed, and what are the disadvantages. So basically in hydroelectric power plant, as when rain water falls over the earth surface, it possesses potential energy relative to sea or ocean towards which it flows. If at a certain point the water falls through an appreciable vertical height, this energy can be converted into shaft work. So as you know that water falls through a certain height, so its a potential energy is converted into kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy is converted to the mechanical energy by allowing the water to flow through a hydraulic turbine runner. So this mechanical energy is utilized to run the electric generator which is coupled to the turbine shaft. So it is a cyclic process. So as the rainwater falls to the earth surface, so as it will be falls, so there will be certain energy which will be transferred. And if that energy will be converted, suppose if it will be converted that potential energy into kinetic energy, and if someone will be utilize that energy in terms of running of that turbine or running of the turbine shaft, then it will be very useful. And here this hydroelectric power plant can be possible through this conversion of energy. So basically the power factor calculation through this hydroelectric power plant, that power is equal to WQH into Z, and where W is equal to specific weight of the water, Q equal to rate of the water flow, H is the height of the fall or head, then eta is the efficiency of the conversion of the potential energy into mechanical energy. That means power factor which will be depending on each parameter like W, Q, H and this zeta. Okay. So W is nothing but specific weight of water. So how much water, if the sometimes we can observe that height from that sky, that water fall to the surface, there may be that water circle, that may be a variation depending upon that how much water, how it will be falls, even if from a storage point of view, from the storage of water from a certain height, if it will be falls, then that water specific weight of that water will be vary. So normally, so Q equal to rate of the water of the flow, so speed will also vary, so that will also depending on that what is the rate of water flow. Similarly, height of the fall, so suppose certain small height or big height or medium height, okay, then efficiency conversion potential into mechanical, so how this energy which will be converted, so that will be efficiency. So the generation of electric energy falling water is only the small process in the heat power cycle, and which will be known as hydrological cycle or rain evaporation cycle. So here we can look at here, this is the uh, this input to the cycle of the solar energy. As you know that there will be some solar power, or you can say solar energy which will be required through all this process, like on the cooling of that system, or you can say some evaporation of the water system, so that will be takes place due to solar only. So this process is a cyclic process, like this is known as clouds. Okay, clouds will be, suppose there will be some rainfall, so rainfall, suppose this is some like mountain or it having some more heights, then that rainfalls will be goes here, and here there will be some lakes or rivers, because more number of water which will be comes from some mountain or some uh, high places or height, some high or high places. So here you can say some water, or you can say just a river or lake will be produced. Okay. Then the transportation from this place to this place, or this place you can say some storage of water. So due to that, there will be some energy conversion can be possible through some turbine blade or something, and where there will be some energy will be generated. So particularly this type of process can be held, and almost two-third, which will be that energy can be possible through this method. And hydro projects, normally the amount of rainfall which runs up the earth land surface to form the streams, rivers is useful for power generation. As you know that all the time rainfall will not be possible. So rivers, because their water is all the time, there will be some water. So if that energy which will be transformed from your kinetic energy, if it will be potential energy to kinetic energy through turbine rotation, then there will be some energy will be generated. So basically why we go for some hydro project or hydroelectric power plant, because to control the floats in the river, sometimes there will be heavy rain, then there will be some water will be stored a lot. So that water will be in the proper way, it will be transported from one point to another point. So it can be control the flows in the river. Then generation of power, as you know that hydroelectric is basically for use for the power generation. Then storage for irrigation water. So possibly that for water irrigation, so it will be easily possible. Storage of drinking water is also possible. Then factors to be analyzed. So no doubt that hydroelectric projects or hydroelectric power plants, there will be certain factors we should have to be analyzed, like the capital cost of the total plant. No doubt, very initially the starting of that project installation, it will be take some cost, but after onwards, it will be give you some more energy, and it will not be affect that much of cost after that. So the capital cost or maintaining of some transmission line, and the annual power loss due to transformation or transmission of electric power. So water power plants are usually situated in a hilly areas away from the load center. So why? Because in the hilly areas, what happens that the fall of water from that mountain to certain height, then there will be some energy will be more as compared to a normal area. So it will be basically it will be placed on some hilly areas. So the plant can be run up or synchronized in a few minutes. The load can be varied quickly and rapidly, changing the load demands without any difficulty. So no doubt that there will be some load demands will be there. Um, so once the water will be stored somewhere, then it will be easy. Otherwise, all the day will not be a rainy day. So throughout the year, it will be changed. So the plant has no standby losses. So once the plant will be installed, then there will be no chance of any losses. So maximum there will be some profit, or you can say advantages of some hydroelectric power energy. So no fuel charges will be also requirement for a hydroelectric power plant. The efficiency of the plant does not change with age. So suppose 5 years it will be changed, something not like that. It will be depending on that water and how that water will be from at what height it will be channelized to that system. That is very important. The cost generation of electric varies little with the passage of the time. So still hydroelectric power plant have some disadvantages, like the capital cost of the plant is very high. So initially when it will be installed, so that time that capital cost will be high. The hydroelectric power plant takes much longer design and execution. So to properly run that, to design and execution, it will be take some time. These plants are usually located in hilly areas, and transformation and transmission cost is high, because transformation and transmission. So transformation in the sense, suppose water, so how that way it will be transmitted, or transformation. And transmission means after there will be some energy will be generated, how it will be transmission. So that cost will be high. The output of hydroelectric power plant is never constant. So it will not give you constant output due to some monsoon and their dependence on the rate of water flow in a river. So if the speed is good, then it's okay. Otherwise, it will be changed because the throughout the year it will not be same as that what type of water or you can say the rate of water flow in a river will not be same throughout the year. So these are some disadvantages. Okay, thank you.